Hello there friends, Christian here with Brick Life Crisis, and today we are taking a look at the MegaBloks. Yes, MegaBloks. This is an older set, so they hadn't taken on the Mega Constructs name yet. This is the Horseback Assault set, consisting of 62 pieces, including a little piece of terrain, a minifigure, and a horse. So let's crack this open and see what it looks like. Alright, so the instruction book for this guy is thicker than I would have thought, but upon opening, in addition to the typical parts inventory and basic instructions, there are a lot of really nice graphic renderings of the set. So they're not photographs, of course, they're just 3D renderings, but they're pretty nice. So there's an example, and you've got these throughout the booklet, scattered in between the instructions. Now, I'm not sure that you could actually get your figures to pose exactly like they're showing here, but it's artfully done, I'll put it that way. So there you go. And then of course they have a cross-sell with some other sets from both the Call of Duty and, well, I guess this is all Call of Duty. They got some of the zombies down there and the Wraith and a few other things. And on the back you have the close up, a couple other pictures in here. But the actual set, once it's assembled, is here. So we've got the horse, which is very well done, I think, and a nice little terrain piece with a banner, a little bit tattered and just hanging off a pole there, and then our minifigure. So let's take a look at these components one at a time. Yeah. So first, our terrain piece, which does not include this base plate, of course. That's just my default. If you watch any of my other videos, you know that I've always got these base plates here. We've got a couple of boards that have fallen over, and you just have the remnants of some kind of a little barricade or part of a wall, perhaps. Just some bricks here, and they've got this nice banner flapping in the wind. Doesn't provide a whole lot of cover necessarily. Maybe it did at one point. There's just one single sandbag there in the corner that is maybe helping to hold those bricks up. I don't know. It looks like it's seen better days. Just so you get a better idea off of the base plate, that's actually what is included with the set. They have these little broken up pieces that, if you're familiar with MegaBloks, you've seen before. But not too bad. And of course you can reconfigure this any way that you like. But that is the terrain piece. And this is our Stallion. Some fairly nice detail there with the mane. The head is articulated on a ball joint. Right now it's a little stiff with the reins on there, but you can tilt the head a little bit from side to side and up and down. The legs, the front legs, are articulated at the knee and at the hip. The back legs are only articulated at the hip. There's a nice saddle piece with a couple of small saddlebags on this side. The tail is articulated in that it can flare out a little bit. And then on the other side of the saddle we have this larger saddlebag. You can kind of see that leather strap that holds the saddlebags on. That is removable, as is the saddle. So you could have the horse without the reins and saddle and just be the horse. And his feet do fit on a peg so that you can pose him as I have, kind of rearing up a little bit, which could make for some nice display value. this little handle piece is interesting. I guess that's designed so that you could fit the figure's hand there, and he could hold on. You could also hold on to the reins there at the back. It almost looks like it should be part of a merry-go-round. Like that's the pole that would go up to the top and down to the floor. But I guess that's just kind of one of the compromises you have to make when you're working with a brick system that has existing parts that you want to use to keep you from having to remold a bunch of stuff. Anyway, the horse I think is very well done. And yeah, let's take a look at the figure. Alright, so here he is. This is the Horseback Soldier. He is unnamed as far as I can tell. I didn't see his name printed on the box or in the instruction manual, so I guess this is just a kind of a generic character. If you know otherwise, please comment below and let me know. He's got a nicely sculpted head with a beard and brown hair, brown eyes. He's carrying an RPG, which has a strap around it so it can be strapped over his shoulders, and the grenade is removable. He's got the typical vest or backpack straps that you'll see on a lot of the MegaBloks, Mega Constructs, Call of Duty soldiers. And you could take the smaller saddlebags off of the horse and put them on the lower part of that chest piece there where those little pegs are. They could also sit on his belt piece. There are two small pegs, one on the side, one on the back, that could accommodate those. In addition to the RPG, he has a little sidearm there. It's a revolver. His pants and boots are just tan with a little bit of camouflage in there. Green shirt, and yeah, overall this is a pretty good looking figure. No helmet or other kind of headgear. This set is kind of nice. It came out a year, maybe 2 years ago now, but with this new movie that's coming out about these soldiers that were riding on horseback and fighting against well-armed militias, this set was maybe a little bit before its time, and it might be time to re-release it perhaps. This incidentally was purchased just recently on Amazon for I think about $12. So it is still available, maybe not on store shelves, but through Amazon and probably eBay and places like that. You might still be able to get a hold of it. I think ToysRUs.com might still have it as well, but I have not seen it in my local stores on the shelves. So anyway, that is our figure. Okay, and here are the accessories. Just a little bit closer look at those. This is that RPG with the strap. Again, that grenade is removable, but in order to get that strap on there, I had to put one end over the grenade, so that might keep it from going too far when you shoot it off. But for the sake of display, that's the way it has to work. The revolver is pretty well done. Looks like 357 Magnum or something like that. Again, I'm not a weapons expert, so if you know something different, please comment below and let me know. And then this is that backpack strap piece off, and as you can see, you've got those two pegs there on the front that could accommodate those smaller side or saddlebags. And then they do have the crisscross strap, which allows a hole on the back of the figure to accommodate a backpack that you might have from other figures or other sets. This is the saddlebag piece removed, and there you have the larger saddlebag on one side, the smaller ones there. As you can see, there's a little peg up towards the top that goes into the back of the saddle, and there you can see some nice detailing on the saddle itself. And the other side, those are the reins. Not a whole lot to those. These little circular pieces just muzzle around the head of the horse. Incidentally, this is the horse without its accoutrement. And then one more quick look at the figure just for the sake of exploring the articulation. So with these Call of Duty figures from MegaBloks, they are articulated at the shoulder. They can go out. They are also articulated at the elbow, where they can bend. Their wrists are articulated, so you can turn those about 360 degrees, and also at the elbow, they can swivel around about 360 degrees. They can turn at the waist. They have a ball joint on the neck for the head, so you can turn it from side to side and look a little bit up or down. And then at the legs, you have the ability to come up about 90 degrees, and at the knees, also roughly 90 degrees. Some of the figures, not this one, have removable feet or boots, which allow you to have some articulation at the boot to go left or right a little bit, to kind of give you either duck feet or something like that if you wanted to. But anyway, here's a closer look at him without any of his gear on. And fairly nice sculpt. I like the coloring. See if I can get a better look at his face. Yeah, that's pretty good. Anyway, pretty well done overall. And they do have holes on the bottom of their feet that allow them to stand up on a base plate or another brick type surface. So he's attached there. And yeah, all in all, pretty good. And here we are. Call of Duty Horseback Assault set, consisting of one mini action figure, one horse, and one small piece of terrain. Anyway, this has been Christian with Brick Life Crisis. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Let us know what you'd like to see more of, what you think we could improve on. And if you have any requests for future videos, please comment below. Thanks so much for your time, and until next time, take care.